Hey everybody, Terry B coming back at you with another video. Today we're going to do an SGC reveal. I'm not going to make any comments about SGC's returnaround times. You guys know it's well documented. I will say that I got two orders back. One that they received May 28th. The other they received June 4th. I got them both back this week on their whatever the longest turnaround time was before they changed their plans recently. So it is what it is. So I'm going to show you some cards, show you the grades, let you know what I think about them, and I'm curious based on your comments if you think they were fair, if you think they were more than fair, or if you think that they were just completely off base. I did look at these grades ahead of time once they put the images up, so I can kind of say overall I'm not surprised, I guess, to preface the whole video. But let's take a look at some cards and see what you guys think. So let's start off with one that I was pretty sure how it was going to score. 1969 Topps Mickey Mantle received a grade of 1 or poor. Completely agree. The corners are pretty well trashed. You've got a relatively big crease in a couple of spots. And on the back, even missing some card stock there. So I'm not surprised on that. It is the first mantle I've ever received, so I slabbed it because I don't own a mantle, or didn't own a mantle, or a slab mantle, so now I have, the combo deal. So I'm cool with the one. Makes sense to me. So set that off to the side. Next up is one I sent to PSA who did not put it in a holder and just labeled it miscut and stuck it back in the card saver. So we've got a 79 Topps Ozzie Smith rookie card with a grade of 4. This card, most of you guys know, if you can find one with great centering, then you found a very, very valuable card. This one is not. I mean, you can definitely see it's way off center, miscut, as well as I think there's some corner damage. So I don't have an issue with the 4. So that's that. Next up, got an 81 Fleer Nolan Ryan that received a 6.5. So on this one, centering's off top to bottom. I pulled 2 of these. This was actually the best centering of the 2. So I mean, I get the centering there, and I think on this one, when I looked at some of the high quality scans, on the back toward the bottom, you can kind of see some of the white just right there along the edge. Other than that, I thought the corners looked pretty well. 6.5, I'm all right with it. Maybe a little low in my mind, but I get it, especially on the centering. So that's that one. Next up, how about a 1990 Minor League Pro Cards Frank Thomas for the Birmingham Barons. So this one here, graded out with a 7. Honestly, pretty cool with that grade 2. Take a look at the centering. It is off top to bottom, so I agree there. I thought the corners were pretty good. You can see a little fraying top left. Bottom looked good. There's the back. I guess you've got a little bit of just card stock there at the top. It's a touch frayed. So this was packed fresh, so this is how it came out. So a 7 for the 90 Pro Cards Frank Thomas. Next up is one I will always slab every time I pull one of these. So packed fresh, 89 Donruss Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. Got a 9 mint score. I'm pretty good with that one. I do see top left some white in the corner there. I don't have an issue with that. Also a little bit bottom left. Back of the card. Looks pretty good, so I'm cool with a 9. I've never got an 89 Donruss Griffey back as a 10, so that's my goal. Next up, we've got an 82 Topps Lee Smith rookie card with a 7 near mint grade. So you can take a look at this one. And the centering's off a touch top to bottom. doesn't have the fish eyes that you typically see in the borders or around the car, at least not that I saw. A little bit maybe up top here. Corners look good. Got a little bit of white around the bottom here. I don't know. Personally, I think the 7's a little bit low in the Lee Smith, but that is what it is. Let's keep up with the vintage rookie trends. Had an 81 Topps Tim Raines rookie card. Scored an 8.5. Maybe a little bit off top to bottom, not much. Maybe a touch left to right as well. I think the corners looked sharp on this. See a little bit of fraying down here at the bottom. The guys over at Classic Pack Brakes pulled this one for me in a break, so thank you guys. I didn't have a Raines rookie. Now I do, and I would say 8.5. I'm good with that. Next up, we've got a 19 Donruss Optic Pete Alonso Pink Velocity Prism number 126 out of 199. I went on a polar bear streak for a while. Apparently I'm back at it again. Anthony over at ABC's Need 123s picked up 2 Alonso autographs for me in his last break, so make sure to check him out too if you're not subscribed already. So 9.5. I didn't see an issue with this card. They would have kept it from a 10, at least nothing that sticks out. So, yeah. My mind, that's a 10. It's a 9.5 on their scale. I'm not sure why, but I'll take a 9.5. Next up, we've got a 19 Topps Chrome Update Aaron Nola autograph gold refractor out of 50. We've got a Gem Mint 10 on the card grade and a 10 on the auto. So perfect auto, perfect card. Everything looked clean. And SGC agreed. So there's a double 10. Alright, next up, how about a 93 Classic Best Derek Jeter, I believe this is double A, with the Greensboro Hornets, now the Greensboro Grasshoppers, with a Gem Mint 10 grade. So everything looked pretty sharp here as well. Actually, it seems like there's a little bit up in that top right corner. Or maybe that's just the reflection. Not sure if that's in the case or on the card, but it's a single A ball. My mistake. So, 93 Classic Best Jeter, minor league card, Gem 10. And the last card is a 2019 Panini Elite Extra Edition Bryson Stott Aspirations Autograph Tie-Dye 2 of 3. Autos a 10, cards a 9 mint. I think when I looked at this, yeah, the bottom right corner, it's hard to see with the refraction there. It's got a little bit of a ding. Other than that, I didn't see anything else wrong with this card. So here's your 14th overall pick in the 2019 draft. Actually, there's a little bit of discoloration here at the top as well. So I'm good with a 10 auto and a 9 on the card. So I think overall, I don't have any real bones to pick. And like I said, to kick this off, I think SGC was fair. I mean, maybe the Lee Smith I'm still a little irked about, but such is life. I am going to stick with these guys. I dropped another order in the mail, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago. And I'm going to drop in one more just because I really like the black bordering of SGC. So let me just do a quick show of what's heading out next. And in 9 months, when I receive them back, I'll make sure to show what the grades were. So we've got a Bowman draft breakdown of 2019's first overall pick of Adley Rutschman. you're going to see a trend. 2020 Bowman First Edition, Adley Rutschman. 2020 Bowman, I believe this was the camo. 2020 Optic, Rutschman Rated Rookie Prism, or Rated Prospect Prism rather. Then I'm going to jump in on the Tatis hype. I haven't done that yet. So we've got a Bowman Chrome Prospects Tatis. There's actually 2 of those. The Bowman Trending Tatis. The Chronicles Season Ticket. I think this is the Hyper Prism, if I remember correctly. Which is numbered out of 299. The Chrome X-Fractor. A base Stadium Club rookie card, because why not? I do like the way Stadium Club does their photos. I'll take that. And in a recent poll in a break with Anthony over at ABC's Needs 123s again, a man hooks me up. So again, check him out. Take a look at his break, see what he's got. So here is another Tatis Optic Diamond King. I don't know what the actual name of this one is. I haven't looked it up. You can vaguely, or kind of faintly rather, vaguely, you can faintly see the stars across the top border. And that is out of 125. So that's what's heading off. And again, in 2027 when they come back, I'll make sure to do a recap video and we'll take a look and we'll see how they grade it out. So that's all I've got today. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think about the grades, SGC in general. There's still some debate raging on, SGC versus PSA versus BGS. There's some other new graders coming online, so we'll see how that goes. Definitely a demand as folks are trying to flip as quickly as they can for profit. Most of what's in here that you saw in these SGC returns, I'm holding for the long run. The NOLA definitely will go up onto my eBay store just because I don't PC NOLA, and it was a limit out of 50, so we give it a shot. Other than that, most of those, especially the Hall of Fame rookies, are going to stick with me for a while. I don't have any intention to move them, so let me know what you think. What's your favorite grading company? What'd you think of the grades? So appreciate you guys watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks. Stay safe.